So everybody's been wondering what Martin Lawrence has had to say about his buddy, Will Smith, assaulting his other friend, Chris Rock, and what his comments are on it. And so far, Martin is refusing to say anything. However, he has said a lot about Will and Jada in the past. And he basically said in one interview that Will basically lives for Jada. He would do anything for Jada. And that was only around like a year ago, right? So what does that tell you? It tells you that this guy is basically lives for his wife, right? He doesn't care about himself. He cares about her. He doesn't care what happens to himself. He cares what happens to her. So this is the type of dude who is not living in his own realm, right? He is living in Jada's realm, man, and that's a very, very dangerous place to be. Regardless, as you know, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith starred together in the Bad Boys movies. I remember I saw the first one in the movie theater in 1995. It was a very big deal. It wasn't that great, but it was entertaining. It was, I love the shots. I think they filmed that in Miami. Love the shots of Miami and just the cinematography of it. The script, wasn't. I think they could have done better. But I also liked Michael Bay as a director back then. He directed the first Bad Boys, so I used to love his movies. The Rock, he did The Rock. He did Armageddon. He would always do these very big, spectacular movies, and I think he's kind of lost his edge since then. But his movies back in the day were great, and Bad Boys was one of them. And that was a movie that really catapulted Will Smith, right? It catapulted his career. Even though it wasn't that great of a movie, it catapulted his career. And, it kind of pushed him past Martin Lawrence, right? Because Martin Lawrence was still doing television. He was doing the TV show Martin. You guys remember Martin? With Tisha Campbell, who was in House Party. I remember that movie from high school. But they did Bad Boys together. And apparently there were sequels. I didn't really watch the sequels. I might have watched Bad Boys 2, and then I know they did a third one, right? Did they do a third one like a few years ago? And so they had a fourth one planned. I don't know if you know this, but there was a fourth Bad Boys movie planned. And as of this incident happening, that movie has now been postponed indefinitely. Okay, that means they're not going to be making the movie. Why aren't they going to be making this movie? Because of what just happened, right? They know they're going to get bad press. They know there's going to be too much negative feedback, and there's going to be too much retaliation from people who did not like what Will Smith did on stage. Sure, he's got enablers, mostly in Hollywood, mostly beta males, right? You got like Tyrese over there going, oh, I would defend my woman the same. Good for him, good for him. It's like, no, dude, that's not how you defend your woman, right? And he wasn't even there defending his woman. And it's like, this dude's so beta, he couldn't even see through what Will Smith did, right? Everybody in the red pill community knows why he did that. He did that because Jada's got his nads in the palm of her hand, right? And is squeezing on him. Whenever he acts out of line or whenever he doesn't do something she wants him to, just squeeze on him a bit. Oh, now he's a robot, right? So that movie has now been essentially canceled, right? It's going to be canceled. They're trying to say postponed because they want to see what plays out, but no. They're going to have to get somebody else to play his buddy in this. I mean, that would probably be the right thing to do. Give somebody else a chance, an opportunity to be the bad boy, right? Maybe it'd be better if they just get like maybe a white guy or an Asian guy or something like that. Somebody completely different. And then play Martin Lawrence's partner in the movie. And that way they can continue and it'll be a little bit different, right? You can still do the Bad Boys. But thanks to Will, this movie is now postponed indefinitely. Okay? And some other comments that Martin has made in the past that Will understands is, besides the fact that he said that Will do anything for Jada, basically lives for her, he also said that it is my job as a comedian to push the limits. It's my job as a comedian to offend you. And he said, if you are not offended by my joke, if it doesn't get a reaction out of you, it's not a good joke. And it probably shouldn't even be told. He goes, however, if it does, and you kind of react, that's what I'm going for as a comedian. If you don't like it, do not buy tickets to my show. Do not come to the show. All right? I mean, that's just basic common sense. And he's totally right about that. If you don't like it, do not attend the show. Because I don't want you running up on stage and getting mad. It is my job as a comedian to push the limits. That's what any good comedian does. And the joke that Chris made about Jada, I don't even consider a joke, man. I mean, like I said a million times, that was more or less, she was throwing her shine. Saying that you're this, this war hero, this female war hero, G.I. Jane. But she didn't take it as that. Why? Because she's insecure with herself. That's why. People who are insecure with themselves, they look at everything as a troll. They look at everything as you throwing shade at them or you trying to take a shot at them. They don't look at it like that. So she's insecure with herself, low self-esteem. So she's going to, plus she's a narcissist. So she's going to take everything negatively. Even though in many ways that was very much a compliment. Okay? And if she wanted to take it as a joke, if Will wanted to take it as a joke, that was the most, as I've said, compassionate joke you could possibly tell someone, right? Where you're still doing your job, but you're not saying anything that's offensive. That's not an offensive joke, man. That's not an offensive joke. I mean, as somebody else said, it's not like she has leukemia or anything. It's not an offensive joke, but she took it too far. He took it too far. And look what's happened. Right? Look what's happened. So all these articles that Martin Lawrence has done, especially in regards to Will Smith, are resurfacing because he doesn't really want to say anything right now because he's a lot closer to Will Smith than Chris Rock is to Will Smith. So he doesn't really want to say anything. Plus, they have this movie that they were supposed to do together, Bad Boys 4, which is now going to be postponed indefinitely, basically canceled. And who knows, maybe after that, maybe after some resentment builds up, he might say something. He might speak out about it, right? But as of now, he's just trying to stay out of it because he's like, that's between Chris, Jada, and Will. I'm going to stay out of this. All right, but his comments in the past are all resurfacing now, talking about how, hey man, as a comedian, you've got to push the limits. You've got to piss people off. You've got to poke fun, right? You've got to trigger them. You've got to get them to react because if you don't, I'm not doing my job. If people aren't laughing, I'm not doing my job. If you're not laughing, I'm not doing my job. And if you can't take that, if you're, too fragile, if you have too fragile of an ego to understand it's just a joke, it's just a show, then you need to keep your butt at home. Okay? Do not bring yourself to my show and then get all upset and get your panties in a bunch because I said something that you don't like. Then don't come. It's that simple. It's almost like going to a restaurant. I don't like seafood, so I don't go to seafood restaurants, right? I'm allergic to it. So I don't go to seafood restaurants. I mean, it's like me going to a seafood restaurant and then complaining that they're serving seafood. No. I mean, you can't. Only a narcissist would think that way. Like, how come you don't serve hamburgers? No, you can't. The world does not cater to you, Will. Or Jada, right? It doesn't, right? It's not all about you. There are other people out here that live and exist and have their own thoughts and, realities and jobs, and careers. It's not all about you. But they made it all about them. And unfortunately, I believe this has cost Will his career and, his livelihood, even though he has a lot of money. But he's not going to be working anytime soon. And as his friend Martin Lawrence says, that's the comedian's job, Will, is to push the limits, to get you upset, to get you to react, not get you upset, but to make you laugh. He didn't think you were going to fly off the handle like that. And if you don't like it, don't come to the event and definitely don't sit in the front row as he did. As always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about Martin Lawrence's comments and him choosing to just stay out of it for the most part, just stay silent and not say anything. Drop your comments below. Also, his previous comments about how Will basically lives for Jada. He would do anything for her. Let me know what you think about that as well. I know you'll have a lot to say, especially being part of this red pill community, how we feel about living for the woman and anybody else but you, right? Drop your comments below. I love to see you guys in my comments. Always love to read them. So drop those comments below. And of course, till next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out. Don't forget to smash the like button. Appreciate it, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button as well, right? Make sure you're subscribed to the 33 Secrets, because I checked my analytics the other day, man, and I was really hurt. Not Will Smith hurt, but I was really hurt that you guys are still not, too many of you guys are not subscribed to the 33 Secrets, right? And guys, I'm busting my ass to upload these videos for you, right? To get these videos to you fresh. So all I'm asking you guys to do is subscribe. So help me out, right? Help me out and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification button as well, so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube. And for you guys who want to support my work and everything I'm doing here, I'm just going to do a quick plug for 7 months of mastery. Right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. And basically my 7 months of mastery program is where I teach you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the most incredible looking women on the planet, high caliber women, right? That's what I teach you in 7 months of mastery. I teach you which venues to go to where you can find these high caliber 8s, 9s, and 10s, and not these party girls or drunk girls or club sluts, you know, anything like that, or chicks who belong to the streets. No, I teach you to go after the cream of the crop, the high caliber, gorgeous looking women of the world. I teach you how to go out there and find good women, not bad women, right? And myself, I'm a professional pickup artist. I've been doing this since the 90s. I've taught thousands of guys all around the world, and they are all getting success from my program, gaining a lot of value out of it. And like I said, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons, so take advantage of it. And it's really easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.